kind of okay. Oh, okay. Punch needle embroidery. I'm trying this for the first time. Most of the video will show you my mediocrity, so if you need just the basics, I will show that next. And if you want aesthetic, just skip to the end. So the tools of the trade. You will need a punch needle. There. And then you will need this needle, some shears, also a threader. The materials will be the yarn, the embroidery hoop, and the fabric. Now, because I'm a noob at this, I wasn't able to totally record the whole process, but I'm hoping that you have a great imagination because I'm just going to describe this. You only need to place your fabric in between the hoops and pull on the sides, making sure that the fabric isn't loose. So to start, just push your threader from the needle point up to the axis, and from there you can grab one end of your yarn and pull it through your punch needle tool, just like so. Fix it up a little bit. We have a little bit of length there or something. This wasn't my first rodeo. You can see I've already done a few parts because I decided I didn't like the first one that I did. Anyway, so there will be another smaller hole at the end of the needle point. You just have to do the same technique with the threader and pull that end of the yarn through the smaller hole, just like so. Once you've done that, you can already start your punch needling. You just need to pull the yarn at the end of your punch needle tool, making sure to leave maybe 1.5 inches of yarn at the needle end of your tool. Now, before you start punching, make sure that the bigger hole of the needle point is always facing upwards and the pointy end will be pointing to the direction that you want to go. Use this video as a precautionary tale. So what I did wrong with this is that I pulled the fabric too much that the border or the outline is already overlapping with the hoop, with the embroidery hoop. So if you do this, you're gonna have a bad time. It's not gonna look good, but you know. So when you do your first punch, push the needle all the way and then pull your yarn through, one end of the yarn through, and then you can lift it up a little bit just to make a little bit of distance, and then you push the needle all the way through again. You just keep doing this. So push the needle all the way through, pull it a little bit to create distance, and you keep doing that repetitively. Okay, now here are some tips so you don't get up like me. Practice on excess fabric to get the hang of it. You see the yellow sun? I thought up, practiced a little bit on excess fabric, like maybe once, did up again and left it like that. Okay, so now try different directions or techniques, but avoid doing what I did with the sun again. Do not go from the outside going inwards because it's not gonna look nice. Now maintain slack. As you can see here, maintain slack on your yarn to make sure that the yarn will feed through your needle effortlessly and will not pull your work or the progress that you've already done. Now when you finish, you also have to have a plan, but if you should make mistakes, you know, you can still pull it a bit, as long as you don't do that much, because doing too much will, you know, destroy the fabric and it would not look good. You will have a hard time trying to find a place that does not have a big gaping hole in the middle of it already. Anyway, when you are finished, I used this other needle to hide the tails at the back so it looks a little bit cleaner. I'm not sure if that's the purpose of it, but it's how I found it, or how I used it. Anyway, look at my dog, isn't she cute? Ugh, this is gonna be boring, isn't it? Oh, this is too fast, isn't it? Ah!